Alright, good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po. Ayan, let's see. Ayun. So looking good. Looking good. So far so good. Ayan. Just double checking the audio. Yan, okay naman. Right, we should be good to go. And good morning everyone. It's a beautiful Thursday po sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga po. Kind of gloomy dito sa Cebu ngayon, which is good. Sana umulan naman kasi ilang araw na hindi umuulan. Dito ang init-init. Yan. So medyo gloomy ngayon. So I hope umulan naman. Right, good morning sa inyo. Welcome back. Welcome back market. The last trading day last Tuesday. Market closed very well. 7952 if I'm correct. Yan, 7952. Yan po yung title ng video natin ngayon. So we're gonna be discussing about that later on sa in a bit sa natin sa episode natin ngayon. And some picks of mine for today. Medyo maganda si market talaga. We've discussed this in the past few days. Market is looking well. Medyo ang gulo ng background ko. Takpan ko lang. Kasi galing kami bakasyon kahapon. So medyo late na kami na uwi. Hindi na ako nakapag-ayos ng room. Yeah, we were celebrating Apple's birthday the past few days. Kahapon lang kami dumating. So, hindi nakapag-ayos ng bahay pa. Right, so, yan. Pero anyways, continue tayo. Market doing well. Alright, we discussed this 2 days ago. Ano sabi ko? The market is going sideways, but as you can see, the blue chips are starting to go up. Nag-all-time high si S&P, ALI. That means the market is somehow bullish. Investors are starting to get in. 'Di ba? It's just that the overall index kulang pa, kinakapos pa, hindi pa gaanong umaangat. Kasi mas marami pa rin ang mga chupetero. We can't blame the market. We can't control the market. If the market is giving us chupeteros, then we have to play with chupeteros accordingly. Ganun lang naman talaga yan. Stock market is whatever the market is giving you, you have to react accordingly. Ganun talaga dapat sa stock market. Alright, so good morning. Joel. Risk Trader is here. Uy, he's a fellow coach, Risk Trader. Good morning. Marlo Baroro. Maing buntag Sir Lloyd. Tuloy-tuloy na ba? Kaya ang lipad ni Aba. Aba is in my recommendations for today. Very good news. May maganda silang project na linabas. Ayan. So gagalawin na nila ang pera nila and we were waiting for that, and then there it is. Check out Aba's news for today. I'm recommending Aba for breakout. Shan Lao. Good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. Summer look tayo boss. Para malamig. Medyo umitim ako. Ang init dun sa pinuntahan namin. Summer look tayo, diba? From Ninja. Thank you. Right, John Kalimpong. Morning, Coach. DMC, ABA, and MPI. DMC, ABA, and MPI. DMC and MPI, I'll write these down. Still si MPI when I recommended it. Swerte natin, nahulaan natin yung bottom when I recommended it. But overall, MPI is still very cheap. Pwede pa po yan i-accumulate habang mura pa. JRL Frex, PIP, CPG, ISM, IRC, and now po. Alright, I'll write these down. Yan, so may nag-chat sa akin, Sir Lloyd, bakit si ISM bumabagsak pa rin, hindi pa rin umaakyat despite the very good news. Ayan, ganyan po talaga, expected yan pag chupitero market tayo ngayon. Wala pa tayong investors gaano, kaya hindi nagsustain gaano ang mga growth ng isang stock, especially in this stock. So, ISM, if it goes further down, then you know what to do. Just keep buying more. Do not expect for it as I've been always repeating, the stock is for long term. Do not concern yourselves in the short term movement of the stock. Right? Ngayon, they have very big money with them. Pag lumabas yung pera na yan, boom yan. That means the company is serious. That's why my bias is this is for long term. This is good for long term. I think the third telco project is gonna be successful, and it's showing the company showing us why. Right? They're showing us the money. Hindi po biro yung perang yon. 200 billion pesos. That's big. That shows how serious they are. They were willing to commit the 10 billion pesos fine if ever hindi sila makapag-deliver. That shows you how serious they are. So don't concern yourselves with the short-term movement unless chupitera kayo. Dapat kung chupitera kayo, naglabas na kayo ng position ng 6.33, 'di ba? Nag-top siya ng 6.33, dapat nagbenta kayo ng konti. So congratulations sa mga nakabodega sa baba. Right? I was considering to sell it but wag muna. I had to really apply my discipline na pang long term ko ito. So, I won't be greedy on the short term movement. Kasi pag binenta ko yun, tapos bigla umakyat, wala na. 'Di ba? So, it fell down. So, that's okay. That means I will have time to keep accumulating more. These should be good signals for you guys. Right? Nagpo-pullback siya na ngayon. So, that's for ISM. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Tingnan ko muna ang comments ninyo. Let me make sure na Si Now from JR L Freaks. Si Now is what do you call this? It's in my recommendations for today. Argel Mendoza, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning, Liza Olona, WPI, please, Sir Lloyd. I'll write that down. Grabe ang akyat ni WPI last Tuesday. Yan, ganda ng support na yun. Yan. If you tested that out, congratulations. Sir Strader nag-smile. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pakicheck po ang tags. Thanks. Right, so tags naman, still at the support. So, I'd say it's still good to go. Medyo nag-pullback lang, but support is sustaining naman. So, pwede pa rin yan. Keep buying as long as the support holds for tugs. I am John B. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. ICT LTG from Blake Aiden Ong. Alright, so let me check these. These are good companies you're looking at. So, yeah. Eman, good morning. Everyone, good morning din. Team Anora, Mind Buntag, Sir, gikan Vietnam. Uy, good morning sa inyo dyan. Palihog ko, Seb. Thanks. Alright, so I'll write down CEB. Kumustahin natin. Mukhang si Seb ba yun? Si Pa lang nasa support lang. JD Gonzalez, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Kita tayo mid-May pista sa amin. JD Gonzalez, taga saan ka? Right, middle of May. Speaking of middle of May, meron tayong free seminar dito sa Cebu. If you wanna learn how to become financially free. Financial freedom po ang seminar natin. I'll teach you how I was able to achieve financial freedom. For me, I'm almost there. Hindi pa po talagang kompleto, but at least I am there. I'm gonna teach you how I did it. Together with a few speakers, Paul Familiaran and Chiki Crystal. Right, May 18 po. Don't miss that out. Right, very, very, very. That's gonna be a very fruitful seminar for us. And it's free. It's sponsored po ng eToro yan. So, eToro, thank you so much for making the event very possible. Yan. So, check it out. May 18. Sa mga hindi taga Cebu, may friends kayo mga taga Cebu, please share the event on your Facebook. Andyan po. Let's share the opportunity po. The seats are limited. Only 100 seats lang po ang kaya i-sponsor ng eToro. So, 100 seats lang po kaya natin. Sana mapuno naman. Sayang yung opportunity. Let your friends who are in Cebu know that there's an event like this. No strings attached po yan. Right? Just to give back to eToro, part of the registration is to create an account, which is free, and napakadali lang mag-create ng account sa eToro. Yun lang, and then you can already join. So maybe if you call that strings attached, that's the biggest strings attached lang sa event. So it's gonna be a very good event for you guys. Yun. Burnstone TV Gaming, good morning po, sir. Pa-check po si PHA. Write that PHA. Yan, from Burnstone TV. Irie Senda, good morning to all. Joy P, sir, ba't biglang lipad si Apple? Good morning. Si Apple biglang lumipad because ang ganda ng, ang ganda ng earnings report ni Apple. Let me pull up Apple's chart really quick. AAPL. Yan. So, pakita ko sa mga tao. Remember, I recommended Apple sometime, was that 2 months ago? Ayan, so dami pang mga guru ko no na hindi pa yan tatanggal yung linya ko dyan, no? Right? I recommended Apple here. Why did I recommend it? Because we already saw that the stock is gonna go up. We already have a good divergence at this area, so that's why I recommended it. Nag-break na siya na May 20, so recommended it at a low risk position. Bam! And then nag-gap up si Apple here because earnings ni Apple lumabas and it was good. Opposite naman si Google, bumagsak naman si Google kasi pangit yung earnings niya. So I'm gonna give you a website that is gonna help you with those reports, right? Investing.com. Just go to investing.com. This is gonna be a very helpful site for you guys. So search for your stock, like for example, Apple, kasi gusto niyo si Apple, APPLE, Apple Incorporated. No, which one is this? No. Was this the one? No, this is not the one. AAPL yan eh. AAPL, hindi Apple. Ayan, Apple Inc. AAPL lang. Right, Apple Inc. Here we go. US, Nasdaq. Yan. So, Nasdaq kasi yan sa Apple. So, let's check it out. When you click on this, punta po kayo sa financials. Right, financials. This will give you the idea of Apple. For the 13th week of ended December 29, 2018, Apple revenues decreased 5%. Net income before extraordinary items decreased 12%, blah, blah, blah. Revenues reflect decreased demand for companies' products and services due to unfavorable market conditions. Net income also reflects corporate segments loss increase of 20. Bakit ito? No, I think this is the ano. This is just for ano. Not really sure what happened. Ang alam ko umakyat ito eh. Right? So I'll try to review Apple again. So I stand corrected. Anyways, but this is where you get the reports. Ang alam ko umakyat si Apple eh, kaya nag-gap up siya. So I'll check it out again, right? Yun, Joy P, sir, yun, nabasa ko na yan. Let's go back. Gilbert Veles, good morning. Check Primex, sir. Thanks. Primex is in my recommendations for today. So, madadaanan natin yan for sure. Richard Newtel, Sir Lloyd, thanks. Si Tel naman, saktong-sakto yung pagpasok natin kay Tel. Yung maakyat, nag-uptrend na yan si Tel. So, kamustahin natin si Tel? If it's good to get in today. Tinignan ko to kanina, nag-green naman si Tel. So, let's see. JD Gonzalez, Aloran, born ako. Sir Lloyd, oy, Aloran. So, dinaanan ko yan nung nagpunta ako na Mindanao the past few days. Was that first week of April, second week of April, pumunta ako sa Mindanao, yung hindi tayo nagkapag-live. I was in Mindanao. So, nadaanan ko yan. I have a good friend who is from Aloran. Right? So, Abeb Shabebs, good morning, Sir Lloyd. GMA and PLC po. GMA and PLC. RT's down. Si GMA, umakyat. JD Gonzalez, very thankful ako sa program mo. Dakong tabang, Sir. Ni sa amo, nagpuyo minaw, Cagayan de Oro City for 30 years now. Daily tanaw imong program. Thanks, Lloyd. So, very good. Thank you so much then, JD. I'm happy to help. Guys, nga pala, this is the reason why I always ask you to please share the video. Pag-share po ang video to your Facebook group, to your Facebook wall, and to your Facebook groups. Para naman po, to your friends, mas spark yung curiosity nila about investing in the stock market. That's a good start. Kasi pag nag-start ka na mag-invest sa stock market, it changes your mindset, and you will have investor's mindset. Hindi lang sa stock market mabubuksan yan, right? Whenever you see opportunities, you start to study about the opportunity and look for different opportunities to earn. So it's a very good start. So please share the video and to your trading groups para naman po yung mga newbies doon malaman nila that there's a program like this that can help them in their stock market journey. Lawrence Legad, proud Aloranon. Uy, very good. Good morning sa inyo dyan. Uni Nani, good morning, Sir Lloyd. ATN, may bad news ba? Hindi naman si ATN yon, kasi ang tinawag doon were it's not about ATN's business. Solar yung power plants yung tinawagan doon. So baka ingat lang kay ATN, baka gumalaw, right? Pero if it goes down, yes, I'll just buy ATN. That's definitely for long term yung stocks na yun. Pero hindi po para kay ATN yun, Uni Nani. Alright, Joy P, Sir, VLL, ATN, and Metrobank, please. I'll write these down, Joy P. Daanan natin yan. I think we have time. Wala naman tayong gaanong topic talaga for today. Ayan. So, nadaanan ko na lahat ng mga what do you call this, mga comments. Again, guys, please subscribe to the channel and please share the video. Pag-share po ang video sa Facebook walls po ninyo. Sir BPI po, from Aris de la Peña. Alright, so BPI. Ops, sir, dapat bang magjupit ako kay ISM kasi iniwan ko lang si ISM ko? Depends, up to you. If you're taking advantage of the momentum of ISM, up to you. Pwede naman yan. And then, just buy more. Ako is, kung mababantayan nyo naman ang market, it's always wise to sell at the top and then sell a portion of it, and if it bottoms out again, it's okay to buy it. That's the best action if meron kayong oras, if napapanood nyo naman talaga ang market. That's just wise, especially in this kind of market, kung ayaw nyo matulog ang pera ninyo, di ba? So, hops, pwede po yan. Apollo Drew, green, CHP po, sir. Right, so green and CHP. Uy, maganda. Si CHP, yung nag-break na ng MA20. So, congratulations sa mga nag-dare pumasok kay CHP. Congratulations sa inyo. Good morning, Monette Lagman. Good morning, SCC, PHA, and AP, please. Right, SCC, PHA, and AP. Right, I'll write these down. Right, so, ayan. Ano nga ba yung gusto kong sabihin? May gusto kong sabihin kanina tapos nawala lang. Alright, nga pala ito. Guys, a little request from my end. I hope I've earned this, I've earned to ask this favor. And if you go to my Facebook page, hindi po yan Facebook page ko, Facebook wall ko po yan. May Facebook page, Financial Freedom 101. Right, so meron po ditong pinned na event. Right, pin na event, lalabas po yan dyan. This one right here, this is for May 18 event. Pakishare po, kahit po nasa Manila kayo, hindi po from Cebu. I'm asking for your help. Please share this link para naman po, if ever may friends kayo from Cebu, makita nila ito, they'll join. Or, at least makita man nila na ito, there's this kind of opportunity. When we go to Manila, when we go to Butuan or Davao, kahit saan po kayo, they will know about events like these, right? So, in the future. So, yun po hiling ko. I hope I've earned this. Yun lang po ang kapalit na hinihingi ko. Please share this event. This one right here, or the, what do you call this? Yung poster, which is somehow hindi ko na-pin. Etong poster na ito, I wanna pin this to the top of the page. Right, so, please share this poster also. Ayan, dun po na-feature yung yung mga speakers din. This one right here, Chiki Crystal. Right, so, yan po. Please share po, pakishare po, pakishare. Ayan. Thank you so much. Ayan, let's continue. Previdential Sales, MRC, Sir Lloyd. MRC, I'll write that down. Hindi pa natin na-check si MRC ngayon. Right, MRC, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Holcim has been doing well, thanks sa backup ng mga companies na nag-manage niya sa kanya ngayon, but somehow still not into the cement industry kasi yun nga. If you just know, ang Pilipinas, because of the build, maraming kailangan ng semento, nag-i-import pa rin, nag-export pa rin, nag-i-import pa rin. They're still buying imported cement from Vietnam because in the end, kahit i-import pa nila yan, mas mura pa rin ang semento ni Vietnam. So, I'm still shaky with our cement industry unless na murahan nila yung presyo. Yung in-check na mindset ba na kahit konti ang kita pero maramihan. So, yun po ang situation kasi ng cement ngayon. So that's why I'm really not into the cement industry. So correct me if I'm wrong, if okay na, but somehow yun po yung report na natatanggap ko. Anong trip nung UK 100, sir? Anong trip? Nagpo-pullback lang yan. Don't worry about that. Alright, UK 500, that's inside my port right here. So UK 500 from $30 naging 21 lang, 2.19 view chart. Yan. So UK 100 did a massive pullback. So today, I think I'm gonna be selling half of it. Konting kita lang, but anyways, I think it's gonna bounce naman ng konti and then I'm gonna be selling half. Nagpo-pullback siya but somehow sustained naman yung support niya dito. So it's still okay. This is the current support I'm looking at. If it goes further down, I'm gonna be selling it. So para trailing stop loss ang gagawin natin. So, but so far so good. See, UK 100 pwede pa rin. It's still tolerable. So, somehow malas natin na nag-pullback siya ng ganun kalaki. But still okay. Right? Thank you so much for pointing that out. Abner Especio, good morning, coach. SSI strategy, please. Done and have taken profit, sell half, and good timing buy as well on breakout. The moment you buy more, make sure the latest support will be your newest support. Okay? Just in case it fails, then cut loss below that. Meaning, nakapag-trail stop ka below that. Pero benta mo na lahat if ever the moment you buy more. Kasi yun yung bagong support mo. So, Abner, very good. Congratulations kay SSI. Grabe, hindi na akyat ni SSI. Sabi ko sa inyo, sell half lang dito diba? There were people who were asking me. We were talking about SSI here. Umaabot tayo dito at this point right here. And people were, noon pa lang, dito pa. And people were asking me, sell na ba, Sir Lloyd? I told them, sell half lang because you don't know where the market is going. And true enough, umakyat naman si SSI. Then, andito na naman. So, may sell signals na naman dito. Sabi ko sa kanila, sell half na lang. Nakapag-sell half na kayo dito. Then, let the momentum ride on na lang kung baka umakyat pa yan. And there it is, umakyat nga. SSI right now with the candlestick that it's showing us, so baka mag-pull back si SSI because of this. So abangan niyo po today. If ever magpula, then you can sell half again. I think this is still bullish, so pwede pa yang umakyat si SSI. But we don't really know. Pero mataas na po yan. Laki na ng gains nito. Congratulations. Yan, recommend natin yan dyan. So 40% na. So about time. So don't be greedy with your stock. Take profits if you can, right? Morning, Yon P. Yoka. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Arman Tanglao. Good morning. Aba, Sir Lloyd. Aba is my recommendations for today. Investing tips, usapang pera. Morning, brother. Richard is here. Paasas naman ng 7. If worth it to hold. So far, so good. 7 has been giving us good earnings naman. So I'd say it's worth it to hold. Right? It's just that timing lang na umakyat talaga siya na napakalakas before lumabas yung earnings niya. But with this kind of company, pag ganito lumalabas, maganda naman yung earnings. These are companies that are worth it to hold. Right? So annual earnings niya last year, very good, 12%. And even this year. So 2 years na po siyang consistent. Double digit yung growth. So I'd say this is worth it to hold si 7-Eleven as of the moment. Right? So, ayan. It's 8:39. Time to go to my picks, my recommendations for today, andyan po sa video description. If you haven't seen it, here it is. ECP, FLI, Primex, now ABA on breakout. Hindi ko na-recommend yung mga na-recommend ko last Tuesday. Sila TAG, sila GT Cap. Sino ba yung mga na-recommend ko last Tuesday? Because they're still holding on, right? Okay pa naman yung positions nila. So, they're still good to go as long as the support holds. Yung mga recommendation ko po is for position trade. Hindi ko po sinasabi na aakyat yan agad today. It's just that these are very low risk for good companies. So, if we're correct, then we can win big. And if we're wrong, maliit lang po ang talo natin. That's our goal as a trader. Always remember that. Our goal as a trader is bet on companies that we think have good positions already. So that if it goes up, malaki po ang pwede natin panalunan. And then if we're wrong, maliit lang po ang matatalo sa atin. That's the goal of a trader. Yan po dapat ang ini-aim ninyo. Right? So, right now, we have ECP number 1. Pick number 1, ECP. Before we go to that pala, we want to thank our sponsors, 2tradeasia.com. Check out 2TradeAsia, 2tradeasia.com if you're looking for a broker who's fast, legit, and reliable. 2TradeAsia po. And po, copy trading. If ever gusto nyo po ng passive income sa stock market, because that's really the reason why we got in. Meron pa nga akong meme na nabasa na gusto ko lang sana maging reason kung bakit pumasok ako sa stock market is to become an investor para passive income lang sana, pero bakit naging trader ako? Di ba? Nangyayari yan. So, I'm guilty of that. I wanted to become investor lang at the beginning, but na-addict and then naging trader. Di ba? Yeah, but our goal is for passive income here. If your goal is for passive income in stocks, there's an opportunity in the international market, which is called copy trading. All you need to do is look for a person that is good, has good statistics, and pwede niyo po siyang kopyahin. Right? If, for example, me, Lloyd Bazar, if you want to search for me, look at my statistics for this year, all green po siya. So, this is my performance. If you trust my performance, just copy trade me. Just put an amount you want me to trade for you. And then whatever I do on my port, whatever I gain in the future onwards, you will gain also. But the risks are real. Whatever I lose, you will lose also. Yes. So that's why you need to look at the statistics, how good that trader is. So you can do that. Yan po. Copy trade lang po. Kahit po wala kayong ginagawa, ako na po magtatrabaho sa inyo. That's letting your money work for you. So check out copy trading of eToro. If you haven't made an account yet, ito po importante. Use my link to create an account. Right? Malaki pong tulong yan if gagamitin niyo po ang link ko. Kasi pag hindi niyo po ginamit yan, masasayang yung referral na binibigay ni eToro sa atin. The channel needs that. Right? Financial Freedom needs that para makontinue po natin yung program. So, please create an account using my link. Andyan po sa video description. Right? Sa mga videos natin, if you go to the video description, may link po dyan, create an eToro using this link. Please use that. That's a very big help for the channel. Alright, so let's continue. Judy, Jace, Tadeus, ano po entry price dapat for kay ISM? On the bounce lang po. Antayin lang natin yung bounce ng ISM. Then that is where you enter. We can't predict what price is best to enter. Dapat noon pa, below 5 pesos. That was the best entry point. Pero it's not giving us that price now. So, ang best natin ngayon is just a bounce. So, ECP guys, after the pullback, ng Bollinger Band trigger siya. This is a very significant move for ECP with backed up with volume. We have a bounce already. This is our support. We have a secondary support which is the MA20. So, that's our entry point for ECP. Low risk naman. So, ECP, pwede na po yan. I-testing lang. It's not a guarantee na baka magtuloy-tuloy. But then again, the trend is your friend. Balik tayo kay ECP. We are seeing higher highs and we have a higher low already. So, that's the spark of the uptrend. So, that's the best entry point for ECP. Right? FLI. Si FLI naman, meron tayong support dito kay FLI. The best support of FLI right now is the MA20. We have triggered the upper Bollinger Band. So, we know that the stock is already leaning towards the upside. Medyo bullish na po si FLI. The moment it was doing this, itong mga Bollinger Band triggers na ito, these were signals na pataas na, bullish na ang sentiments si FLI. Last Tuesday, it did close above the upper Bollinger Band. So, maliit pa rin naman ang risk. Pwede pa nating habulin. So, the main support, the MA20 is just negative 1.21% away. So, pwede po yan. I think this is gonna go bullish already for FLI, especially it's backed up by good earnings. Right, so 4% naman yung annual earnings niya. Overall, maganda naman ang volume and position ni FLI. So, FLI, I'm gonna be recommending that for today. Primex, ayan, si Primex po, ang kagandahan ni Primex, we're seeing volume spike already. Ayan, we're seeing consolidation. Right, I shared this to you last Tuesday. Sa mga hindi pa po, wala po na last Tuesday, please check this out. This research, my research folder. This is called price and volume relationship. Screenshot po. The next 10 seconds, please screenshot, do a screenshot. And price and volume, if there's no change in price but the volume is increasing, that's a bullish signal. That's sign of accumulation. Pero andyan po, increasing bullish, decreasing bearish. Malaman nyo po bakit po tinitingnan rin po natin ang volume and how to look at the volume correlation with the price to know if it's bearish or bullish. Yan. So, you're done doing the screenshot. If hindi, just do the replay. Yan po. So, we are seeing good volume growth right now. So, this is accumulation period. Not just that, if I remove Bollinger Bands and I remove the volume, and so if you saw this right here, yan naman po is called RSI divergence. This is a bullish pattern. Yung support ng presyo is going down, but the support of RSI is going up. Please prepare your screenshots again. So this is a very helpful pattern. I usually use this, one of my favorite patterns, especially if nagda-day trade kayo sa Forex. Ito lang gamitin nyo. Sus, ginoo. Laki na ng pera ninyo for sure. So here is that pattern right here. Pababa ang support and then there's the bounce. That should be your entry point. Pababa ang support but RSI support is going up. That's a bullish signal. Meaning mas healthy itong bottom na ito. Konti na lang ang nagbebenta. Ibig sabihin yan. Right? So here are other bullish patterns. Check it out. Screenshot po in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, yan. So, these are the signals that we saw in Primex. So, we have a couple of buy signals already. So, I'd say yes, Primex. Check out the support of Primex. Buy as long as that support holds. I think nag-bottom out na yun si Primex. Pwede na natin ulit testingin yan. Especially, we have reached the very cheap prices of Primex already. So, I think Primex is okay. Alright, so that's my third pick for today. Isa naman po si Now. Now Corporation. Alright, so Now has been showing us engulfing pattern and then we have the stabilization right here. This is the stabilization I was waiting for to recommend it again. And then there it is po. Much better bottoms, right? Much healthier bottoms. Nakita niyo po yan. Divergence po ulit yan. So, yeah. It's healthy now. Right? Maganda na po ang galaw ni Now. Wala na pong gaano nagbebenta. Ibig sabihin yan because we have momentum already according to RSI. So, pwede nyo po testingin yan. I don't know if this is the bottom already, but it's already healthy. So I'd say I'd start to accumulate now already. Especially that it showed us good numbers. 50% po ang earnings annual growth ni no, this is just the first quarter. Asan yung annual earnings ni ni tignan ko ulit yung annual earnings nila. But anyways, the price action is already doing good. So, yun. Now is good for me. Gawin nyo po dyan is, you just test buy. Ganito po yan ha. You have to be humble in your trading. It's rare that we are able to catch the bottoms of a stock. Also, it's rare to know if we catch the top of a stock. We don't know if it's up already, right? All we need to do is test it. So what you do here is you start accumulating since this is already cheap for the stock. That's the cheapest it has been for a year, diba? So napakamura na po niyang support na yan. Not just for a year, but for how many ilang taon na yan, yung support na yan. Tignan niyo yan. 2015, 2016 pa itong support na ito. We are at that level already, and now every year has been increasing in size. So meaning we are at a very sale price already, right? So okay na po yan now. You start accumulating already for a good company. You know that this is gonna go up. You can test that now. This is the best time to buy now. So mga sa akin noon, kailan pwedeng bilhin sa now? Yes, this is the best time. Accumulate na po kayo dyan sa habang mura pa. Alright, there's a question before we go to my last pick. Sorry, I forgot about to ask about MWC. This is from Gilbert. Sulat ko lang ha. Right, okay Vidal, sir, sorry, anong setting mo sa BB indicator? Setting ko sa BB indicator is just default, so 20 to 2. Sir, magkano po minimum kay eToro from Melo 101? Minimum kay eToro in creating an account is free. Ang minimum for copy training is $200. But you can trade, if loadan mo siya ng $100, pwede ka nang mag-trade with just $100. So, napakamura lang po na minimum ni eToro talaga. Here's the question. Sir, gaano katagal pag nag-fund ng eToro using credit card? Salamat. Actually, instant. Pag na-approve ng credit card, the transactions there, lumalabas ka agad ang funds mo. Right? King Bakay, Coach Green, VLL, nasulat na natin si Green, si VLL and EEI, kamustahin natin. Alright, knees down. Sir, STR from BJ Julian. Alright, so STR, let's check these out. And so STR. Yan, let's continue. Last pick for today. I think this is gonna be good. Later on, pag nag-9 na, please let me know. Tingnan natin ang opening price ni ABA. I think this is gonna gap up because of the news. But yeah, definitely breakout strategy for ABA. Remember, we recommended it here. Last Monday, we talked about this bounce MA20. I did say that it's already good to buy already. So, yun. Congratulations. And I think this is gonna go up again today because of the news. So, I'm recommending ABA breakout strategy po yan. That will be your support. Yung green line yan, 0.64. Right? So, if gusto nyo pong pumasok. So, ABA, I'm recommending that. Meron, Javi Galampanaw, Sir Lloyd Mark, negative annual, bagsakan na ba? Usually, pag negative ang earnings, bumabagsak yan. So, I think it will. Right? So, konting ingat. Kasi especially right now, manipis pa naman ang market. The investors are not yet here. Nagsisimula pa silang pumasok and they're looking for companies na even on the bearish market, we're doing well. So, usually, yung mga magandang companies talaga na performance ang pinapasok nila. So, those have the highest chances of going up. Right? So, last pick ko po si ABA. Ayan. So, yan po last pick for today. Let's go to your requests for today. Ayan, mga requests po ninyo. Tingnan natin. Right, I'm just gonna go full screen. Number 1 sa DMC. Right, DMC, ayan, downtrend. Negative Bollinger Bands. So, let's see what will happen here at the support. We have a support for DMC here. We don't really know ano mangyayari sa kanya. Problema ni DMC, nag-negative 5% yung annual niya. So, first time, nag-negative si DMC. It has been very consistent last year. Annual earnings plus 16%. For 2017, ang ganda rin ng earnings niyan eh. Third quarter here. So, annual, positive siya. So, right now, nag-negative siya. Kaya nag-negative yung galaw ni DMC. So, konting ingat lang muna kay DMC. Let's see what will happen in the support. But I think downtrend pa yan, guys. So, I'd stay away from it for now. ABA, MPI. And si MPI naman, still, for me, this is good to get into for the mga chupiteros. This is the best entry point around this area. And mga 4.40, but overall as an investor, MPI is a good company. This is still good to get into. MPI po, accumulate na po yan for a good company. That's still a good price, right? PIP, ayan, si PIP gumalaw, nag-breakout. So I don't want to recommend it now. Maybe a higher low will be the best entry point for PIP if you're trading it. But right now, I can't recommend it. Downturn pa po si PIP actually. Alright, so CPG, alright, CPG still, maganda pa rin ang recovery nito. I'm looking for a good avenue to really enter again. So, somehow, we're showing us a support for 4 days. 4 times po itong nag-sustain ang support. Nag-bounce sa support na yan. Nag-confirm. So, let's see if it will go green today. If it goes green today, then that is a good avenue to buy CPG and test out that support. ISM, wait lang po tayo ng bounce kay ISM before we really want to enter ISM again. But the money of RSM, with that 280 billion pesos, yaman yan. Right? IRC. So, IRC naman, so far so good. We have good price action right here. Pataas naman yung price buying niya. This is the best entry point to get in. Itong linya na ito. So, if you want to enter IRC, yes, that's a very low risk position. Maganda po yan i-testing for IRC. So, check it out. Maganda naman yung earnings ni IRC. WPI, mataas na po yan. Maganda, laki ng akyat niyan. Wait for the pullback and then bounce before you want to enter. Do not enter breakouts, especially in this kind of market. I don't really recommend those kinds of position. Ewan ko anong nangyayari kay WPI and laki naman negative ng net income niya. I'll still have to check out the fundamentals again of WPI. Tingnan ko po today ano nangyari kay WPI. Bakit lumipad ng ganyan kahit negative yung earnings niya. WPI, next questions is IRC now. Tugs, yan, si Tugs, still good to go. Oops. WPI. Ayaw na mawala. I'm not really sure paano ito. Let me just load my chart layout again. Ganun ang ginagawa ko para mawala yun eh. Tugs. Right, si Tugs naman, nagsusustain pa rin yung support. The recommended Tugs on this support right here. Pula siya last Tuesday, but somehow, support is still there. So, okay pa rin. Just waiting for a green before I wanna recommend that again. So far, wala pa eh. So, let's wait for the green before we wanna enter a Tugs and test that support. ICT naman, ito. Hirap eh. The problem is it's not giving us a clear pullback for entry. If ever gusto niyo pumasok, this is your... I can't call any support right now. This is the best support I can say, but this is too aggressive of a support. Ang hirap. Ang hirap. Pag nag-green to today, you can use that as your support if you really want to enter ICT. ICT is already too high. Dito ko yan ni-recommend eh. We recommended, this is why I love MA20. Yan po MA20 yung mga positions na pwedeng pasukin. Right now, I think tapos na yung uptrend ni ICT. So, I can't recommend it right now. So, I need further data for ICT. Medyo risky po yung play na yun. Nasa taas eh. LTG naman, downturn po sa LTG. We're seeing lower highs and lower lows. It's just that there's a positive signal here. So, somehow we're seeing a triangle right here. Alright, so, yan, si LTG. Somehow, looking well for LTG. I'll wait for further data na lang. I think this is okay. Annual earnings ni LTG, malaki naman eh. So, yeah, I think that should help LTG. If it discontinues, breakout naman po yan. So, if this continues today, mag-green yan today, that should be okay. You can test out LTG. Maganda naman yung spike ng volumes niya. So, yeah, LTG. If it goes green today, you can test it out. CEB naman, nasa support. So, this is okay. If you wanna support test out CEB, okay naman yung earnings niya. Ay, hindi. Si ano pala yun? Si PAL. CEB, negative 50. So, medyo heavy ang annual earnings ni CEB. Pero, it's been spiking as good volume naman lately. So, I can't really say for now ano mangyayari kay CEB. May bad news kasi kay CEB. Ang daming flights nakakancel eh. So, I really can't recommend CEB right now. But if you really want to enter CEB, meron technicals wise, meron naman magandang support dito. This is a solid support. Hopefully it sustains. Just get in a near low risk position as much as possible. Okay. WPI has news last Tuesday regarding casino court ruling. Kaya pala. Alright. So, thank you so much, Blake Aidan Ong. Kaya pala nag-spike siya. But right now, it's out of position. Let's see if it pulls back and bounces. That will be our entry point. The Kelvin MRC is in our list. IRC and MPI is in the list also. So, dadaanan po natin yan. Alright, so that's good for WPI. Sir Annie from Maria, I'll write that down. Annie. Coach X, please, from King Bakay. Alright, sulat natin si X din. Alright, so let's continue from Seb. Last was Seb. Asa na yan? Green? No. PHA yan. PHA naman. May request about PHA. Let's just highlight this para hindi mawala kung saan na ako. PHA. We're reaching that support. Let's see what will happen kay PHA when it bounces. Again, malaki ang pera ng PHA. I will say PHA buy on the dips. This is dipping right now. Let's see what will happen in the future. I can't recommend it yet. Pag nag-bounce, that will be confirming the support. That will be a good entry point for PHA. Overall, PHA is okay. I would say bodega kay PHA. It's just that it's really hard to find the bottoms on these kinds of stocks. But with the money that it has right now, PHA is definitely gonna be very good. Before maglabas ng news yan. Kasi pag naglabas ng news yan, might be too late, mag-sell on news na. So, habang ngayon, maaga pa, start accumulating lang. Palit-liit lang kay PHA. Huwag muna kayong maglalaki ng malaking pera. So, just buy a bit and then, antayin natin yung uptrend niya. At least nakapasok na tayo for PHA. VLL and ATN. We talked about ATN already. Melvin, Darama. Oh no, not yet pala. Right, so ATN is in the list. So, sulat ko si ATN. VLL. Right, so, daanan natin yan. Asa na ako? PHA. Right now, wag muna pumasok. Let's look for a good entry point. Si TEL naman, maganda yung uptrend eh. Look at the uptrend of TEL. We have higher highs, like from the previous higher highs, and higher low. This one right here. And then we have another high. We have an MA20 bounce. Kaso nga lang, nasa resistance na tayo. Dapat sa MA20, pumapasok tayo dyan. For TEL, it's on an uptrend, right? Congratulations sa mga pumasok kay TEL. It's on a good uptrend. Maganda naman yung earnings ni TEL. Annual earnings was 40%. That should spike. Let TEL climb. So I think it's still gonna go up, right? So get in MA20 as near as you can. Whenever TEL reaches MA20, that will be your entry point. GMA7. So si GMA7 nag-gap up tapos biglang bumagsak. Let's see what will happen. Let's see if it gives us a bounce. Pwede po natin testingin yan for si GMA7. PLC naman, I can't recommend GMA7 really right now as of the moment. Si PLC, eto, negative kasi annual earnings eh. Negative 12 for the first quarter. Okay naman yung annual earnings niya. This is hard to tell. Pulo-pula eh. Di ba? But it has a support, but we're working against a downtrend. Right? I can't really find a solid support for PLC. Let's see what will happen in the future. We need further data, price action data for PLC to know for sure if pwede na siyang enterin. You don't have to be aggressive in this kind of market, so I can't recommend getting in PLC as of the moment. I could be wrong, pero that's yun po yung yun po yung parang kutob ko eh. So, VLL, right, very good for VLL. Nag-pull back rin at last. Let's wait for VLL at MA20, right? MA20 will be your bounce area. Pag nag-bounce yan dyan, you get in. Pag nag-bounce yan dyan, hindi na maibig sabihin na aakyat yan. If I just want to recommend it there because if we are wrong, at least maliit po ang risk natin. That's what I always check during my trades, if maliit lang ba ang risk ko. Right? So, VLL, wait for the bounce before you want to get in. Get in your MA20 as much as you can. Si ATN naman, so far so good. Meron lang bad news na akala ng mga tao si ATN yun. So, ATN might dip. I did recommend ATN here in the support. So far, umakyat naman. Pero baka hilain ang news today. So, Ingat lang muna for entries. I'd say ATN is still good for long term. Pwede po yan mag-accumulate. MBT, coach kung kaya pa, insights for MRC. ABA, projected price, 0.64. So, let's go for ABA. Yan. So, ABA, 0.64 lang opening. So, I guess hindi naman gaanong, malaki yung gap. Let me open my Prime. Alright, so, guys, this is 2Trade Asia Prime. Right, so this is 2Trade Asia Prime. This is how it looks like. You can go to a stock and then let's say si ABA, projected opening price niya is 0.64. So it's not that, hindi naman siya gagalaw ng maybe for now. Pero maraming nag-aabang at 0.62. So this might be good, right? Pero ang laki ng benta eh. Ang laki ng selling sa 67. Right? I think sell on news ang mangyayari. Right? Ang laki ng selling 0.64 kay ABA. So konting ingat lang muna kay ABA. No need to be aggressive in this stock. Tingnan natin mamaya. Right, so thank you so much, Abner. Coach, kung kaya pa si MRC. Right, MRC is in the list. So let's check that out in a bit. So ATN, tapos na tayo. Metrobank, MBT. So MBT somehow is breaking the support and touch the lower Bollinger Band. So, baka bumaba pa to. If your cut loss will be hit, please cut your losses. Pero malayo-layo pa naman yung cut loss around here at this level. So, but if your cut loss is hit, please cut your losses. Okay? Medyo mataas kasi itong position ni Metrobank. If you're in it for trading, for investing naman, I'd say this company is still okay. Okay naman si Metrobank as for long term. So just keep buying more if ever investor kayo dito. Aakyat din po yan kasi maganda naman yung company na yan. Metrobank. Sir, pwede ba makita yung buong list ng stocks ng projected opening ni 2Trade Asia? I haven't tried that. Let's see statistics. Top gainers, most active, top traded, analytics. Wala, hindi makita yung buo eh. We can't somehow. Kay Timson pwede. Kay 2Trade Asia, I think hindi pwede. Right? Yung lahat na opening. Kay Timson pwede po. But here, I don't think. Hindi ko pa nasubukan dito. I don't think it is as we checked. Right. So, let's continue from Metrobank. Konting ingat kay Metrobank. Okay. So, hindi po nag-sustain yung support ni Metrobank. Nag-collapse po. BPI naman, congratulations sa mga pumasok kay BPI. Did recommend BPI sa support. And umakit na po si BPI. Nag-breakout pa nga sa first resistance niya. So that's good. I don't want to recommend BPI now. Wait for it to pull back and then wait for it to bounce before you want to enter BPI. So BPI, congratulations, but I can't recommend it right now. Let's wait for the pullback and bounce of BPI. Si Green naman, wow, nice si Green. Alright, tatlong araw na umakyat. So, this is good for Green. I don't want to recommend it. Still, again, huwag po kayo maghahabol. Always wait for the pullback and bounce before you want to get in kay Green. So, medyo high risk pa siya ngayon together with CHP. High risk pa si CHP. This is good price action for CHP. Let's wait for it to pull back and then bounce before we want to enter CHP. PH8, Green CHP. SCC. Alright. Hindi ako nakakuha ng tubig. Sa akin na lalamunan ko. SCC is now nearing MA20. Use MA20 as your support, right? Get in MA20, near MA20, and then if ever it collapses, just cut loss below that MA20 for SCC. There should be a projected shortcut. There should be a try to Blake Aidanong. Try market to see projected opening. Let's go to market, and then market pressure projected. Okay. Meron naman pala dito eh. But you have to, dapat may watch list ka. So, this is good, right? At least marami kayong makikita. Projected opening ng mga nasa watch list ko. Ito yung previous change, last. Projected opening price. Ito, very good. So, SMPH 41.50. So, positive say SMPH. Maybe you can add to your watch list para lumabas po dito. This is good. Thank you so much for this, Aidan. This is good information. I haven't seen that before. Thank you so much. Right. So, BDO, may request for BDO. I'll write down BDO. I think we have enough time para madaanan yan. Last SEC. So, we're done with SEC, PHA, AP. Yan, so AP, Aboitiz Power. Yan. So, we did recommend Aboitiz Power here again. And then, it's right now, it's hard to really say for AP. Somehow, ang breakout niya nagsusustain naman. Um, Hirap eh. Let's wait for it at MA20, the best entry point for me. Ang hirap nito eh, baka kasi bumaba na naman. But yeah, get in near MA20 as much as you can. Ito yung mahirap pag naghahabol na tayo sa taas eh. Dapat sa baba pa lang, we have already started accumulating for a good stock. But right now, I can't recommend AP yet. Hanap pa tayo ng mas magandang position before we can enter. At least maliit yung risk natin. MRC. So, eto. So far, so good. MRC. This is an engulfing pattern. This is the stabilization I always look for during my this. I taught this in the Bollinger Band lesson. If you haven't watched my Bollinger Band video yet, this is good. We have good volume. Healthy naman yung volume niya. Yeah, I think this is good. Meron tayong magandang divergence for MRC. Test out the support for MRC, guys. Right? This support will be a good entry for MRC just in case it falls down. Cut your losses. But technical analysis wise, it's saying na maganda na yung momentum niya. So, yeah, I think this is good for MRC. Holcim. HLCM. Holcim, too high as of the moment. Same with other positions. MA20 pullbacks, these are the best entry points. Ito, consolidation na nangyari. Let's wait for it to go back down again before we want to enter. Maybe consolidation, but get in near MA20 as much as you can if you think else Holcim is still gonna go up. I think it's overpriced already for now, so I don't want to recommend it. But if you want to test it out, make sure you enter at a low risk position, right? So supports, MA20s, those are the best entry points, especially if risky yung mga position na papasukin nyo yung mga nasa taas na. Right, so M-wide, lower highs eh. So konting ingat kay M-wide. Right? So medyo nahihirapan na sa M-wide. We have a bearish signal. They're here already. I think tapos na itong uptrend ni M-wide. I could be wrong. If it pulls back and bounces somewhere there, pwede pa yan. But right now, it's giving us bearish signals. I don't want to recommend M-wide yet. Nasa taas na po sa M-wide. Right? Si C naman, same with ISM. Wait for the bounce. Wait lang tayo sa bounce. Medyo high risk po yung position niya ngayon. So I don't want to recommend that yet. MWC to dapat, di ba? MWC, not MVC. Right, MWC. Alright, we have good volume for this support for MWC. I'd say this is good, right? Ganda na divergence eh. So, yeah, I think this volume should, we cannot disregard this. Yeah, if I can add MWC today. Low risk place, MWC, yes, I'd say this is a buy. If ever it goes further down, then just cut your losses. Pero napakamura na po na MWC for a good company. Right, annual earnings 8%. This has been consistent. So MWC, I'd say this is good. Right, pwede na natin i-test ulit yan si MWC. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. This is from Joel. Good morning. Lu Weng, we already talked about PHA. Just wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. Ryan Concepcion, salamat po Sir Lloyd sa gabay. You're welcome. Rian, ABG. Lisa is asking about IMI. IMI and ABG. I'll write that down. Right, so tapos na tayo kay MWC. I guess this is a buy already. Maliit na yung risk ni MWC and there's a good spike in volume yesterday. So test it out. Test nyo po yung support na yan. At least kung mali man tayo, maliit lang ang risk natin. Alright, sayang po yung position. VLL, we already talked about that. Wait for the bounce. EEI, ito si EEI, hindi pa. Ang hirap na i-recommend ni EEI kasi ang taas na eh. We recommended it on the pullback and bounce. Right now, EEI is showing us bearish signals. It's been touching the lower Bollinger Band, so it's heavy already. Recommended it here. Right now, ayoko muna i-recommend yan. Showing us a downtrend si EEI. So, stay away lang muna. Let's see what will happen. IRC, EEI, STR, and may request about STR. Nagbe-break na MA20 guys eh. So I guess STR won't move that much yet, but we have a support right here. Hopefully this will sustain. We need further price action data for STR to know if we can at least test an entry. Si Mark naman, I think baka bumagsak ito because of the negative earnings. Laki na negative, so baka bumagsak si Mark. Okay? Ingat lang kay Mark. Marami nang sinaktan yan si Mark. Yung mga Mark dyan, ang dami niyong pinaiyak. Yan. So, yan. IRC. We talked about this already. Support area is around here. Actually, this is the support area. So, that's a good area to buy IRC. That's already good. IRC, I'd say, still is a buy. Right? MPI, still MPI is a buy for me. Still very cheap overall. So, MPI, still accumulate MPI. Ani, ito si Ani. Mustahin natin si Ani. Recommended Ani here because of the divergence dito. Right, so, nag-break na MA20 si Ani. I think magsa-sideways pa ito si Ani. So, right now, mataas yung risk niya on the bounce. I don't want you to enter that. No need to be aggressive in Ani. Stay away lang muna. Right, ATN. X naman, si X, so far, naglabas pala ng earnings si X and walang kwentang earnings. Negative 800%. So, baka bumagsak pa to si X. So, stay away from X, right? ATN. We talked about ATN already. Yes, we did already. ATN, VLL, we did already. BDO, ito si BDO. BDO on breakout, right? Recommendation ko is BDO on breakout. I think it will do a breakout. Ang ganda ng first quarter earnings, 66%. Ang ganda ng annual earnings, 16%. So, yes, I think BDO is gonna break out anytime soon. But to be sure, use a breakout strategy. Congratulations po sa mga nagbodega kay BDO sa baba. Guys, again, that is for long term. That's one of my long-term picks. IMI after the earnings, bumagsak. Ang ganda sana ng annual earnings So, hindi nakapag-sustain. Walang ganang investors. So, abangan natin ang dip ni IMI. Mag-bounce ito. That will be a good start to start accumulating IMI. This is a good company. This is under Ayala. It's been giving us good earnings for si IMI. So, okay naman. So, Birdstone Gaming, walang kwentang earnings kasi hindi nakatulong sa price action niya. If positive yun, most probably will help the climb of X. So, ang hirap. Thank you po, Sir Lloyd from Adele. Wilcon po. IRC, may news ba, sir, na di natuloy ang subway sa Makati? May news ba? Wala namang news It's just that nagpapahinga lang yung news ngayon kasi election. So, wala pang makapag-claim talaga ng project kasi nag-aaway pa yung dalawang binay. So, yun yung medyo mahirap kay IRC. So, ayan, Wilcon, Coach Meg, right natin si Meg. I think we still have time. It's 9:14. Medyo masakit yung lalamunan ko. So, we'll finish this as fast as we can. Right. So, yan. IMI, last si IMI, ABG. Yan si ABG naman, somehow okay naman yung earnings ni ABG It gave us good earnings. It's just that downtrend Ayun yung ang hirap nito downtrend So, but this is a good avenue to start accumulating ABG. Napakamura na po ni ABG at that price. So, for a good company that is priced like this according to its history of price action, this is already a very cheap price for ABG. I'd say, anytime soon, pwede pong umakyat yan. Wag lang muna ngayon. We're working against a downtrend. Let's see what will happen if it hits that support. Baka mag-stabilize. If it stabilizes, maybe we can test it out, si ABG. Lastly, si Meg po. Ayan, si Meg. Oy, hi Sir Lloyd. Project open prices are shown in Investogram. Select new, top right, then chart. Uy, meron na ba si Investograms? I didn't know that. Hindi kasi ako updated. And then, ano yan? New. Then, chart. And andito naman tayo sa chart. If we click on chart, Investograms, I have new 5 notifications. Baka sa bid and ask. I don't know which part do we see sa charts. All stocks, win, lose. Screener, watcher. I'm not sure where. Jaime, I'm not sure where it is. Saan po natin makikita? Under sa new, there's chart. This is good information. Projected price, market depth. Meron na sa market depth. Right, so market depth, that should be under bid and ask, right? Market depth. Ayun, projected price. I didn't know that. This is very good. Right, so for those who don't know, like me, like Jon Snow, you know nothing. And so, just go to chart. Right, so new, then chart, and then once you're under chart, go to this part right here. Punta tayo sa bid and ask. Right, dito, itong bid and ask dito sa right side. After you click on bid and ask, there's projected price right here. Very good. This is very helpful for you guys. Right, so projected price. Ang ganda. Projected price gainer si AR pinakamalaki si SOC. Okay, walang humpay si SOC ka. Right, so makikita natin dito. So this is very good. Right, this should help you. Si ABA hindi naman gaanong gumalaw. So unchanged lang pa rin siya. Right, so ayan, so yeah, away magkapatid sa B9. So, Makati is still shaky right now kaya wala pong ganang investors sa stocks na that involves Makati. So, kaya yan po. Right, this is very good. This is big help for everyone, especially for me, right? I don't need to open very many what do you call this? Mga trading platforms. All right, so market is still looking good. It's not that hindi pa bullish talaga. Still sideways, but we're seeing the blue chips moving. All right, so that's good, right? Investors are starting to get in. So stay invested po. For the newbies, my biggest recommendation po sa inyo, ituturo ko po sa inyo is wag po maghabol ng malaking gains kagad sa stock market, right? You should be after learnings. Learnings po dapat. Learnings po unahin nyo. Speaking of learnings, I have a seminar this weekend. If you want to learn how to trade, I can teach you a more in-depth, more systematic style of learning. Send me a message. Saturday and Sunday, 9 in the morning. Satsun, 9 in the morning. Workshop po yan. Alright, so send me a message if you want to join that. Yan po. Focus more on learning muna. Huwag po kayo maghahabol ng earnings. So, with that, start with blue chips. Doon po muna kayo mag-invest sa mga blue chips. Huwag po kayo maiinggit sa mga malalaking mga gains. Learn one of the maturity signals of a trader is, of an investor really, is learning how to focus on the stock that you really want, right? If you're a newbie, look for stocks that you really want and focus on them. Erase the noise. Huwag nyo pong pakikinggan ang mga ingay ng ibang stocks, ingay ng mga hypers, right? Focus on your stocks that you really want and then always wait for the opportunity to buy and stick with those stocks lang for the meantime, unless you already know how to trade, right? May 18, Cebu, we have a convention, right? We have a seminar for financial freedom, how to be rich, basically, right? How to be rich, how to attain financial freedom. May 18, that's for free. Buy Hotel Cebu. Register po kayo. That's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place, sa internet, sa YouTube channel ko. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's get rich together. Bye-bye.